Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me here today again. Um, where can I end? Good. First of all, good morning. I hope you're having a good breakfast. Thanks for letting me in your attention, in your life, in your world. If you are in here because you're going through a waking up call to start experiencing uh, your first spiritual experiences, thank you so much for trusting me to participate in this space of time in your life because this is a dream coming true to me. The fact that I get to sometimes be there to participate in someone's spiritual waking up call. This is very valuable to me, to my heart. I'm very honored that I get to participate in this experience. So, thank you so much for opening your mind and opening your heart and opening your attention to this space. Okay. um Last live I spoke about projection and I gave a small exercise about how to do astral projection, right? But astral projection is something that is very delicate, even though I gave the principles in the beginning of the exercises for people interested in the subject to participate of it. There is also a body practice that can help you going. Um, there are some exercises that you can practice in order to make it easier for you to do your astral projection. Those exercises, they are not to be mind comprehended because they are not to be comprehended by the mind. Your mind will not understand what's going on. So if you use your mind to evaluate those exercises, you will be going actually against this because they are, if you try to understand these exercises through a mind processing or overthinking it, you will not understand what will be going on. But the main idea of the exercises are related to two things. For the first one, will actually help you to separate in your comprehension, okay? In your comprehension, you will be able to separate what's your flesh and blood part of you and what is the energetical real you, okay? Because it's the real you we are looking for with that exercise. And the other exercise is to, again, it's hard to understand why they work, okay? So if you try to keep like evaluating with your mind, processing or overthinking it, you will not understand. So the main idea is in here is to just practice, okay? Just practice the exercise and you will see for yourself what this will do for you, the outcome of the exercise, what is the benefit that it will bring to your inner perceptions, okay? Because they won't right now change the outer world. They will start by changing your inner world, okay? That is important to say because those practice, if you just hear about them and if you just try to evaluate in which sense they will make sense, you will not find that sense because it's not scientific. And let's remember about this. The psychological part of the studies, they are recent. They are like a baby being born. So every single practice and exercise that comes from a place of exercising your mind, they may not have been tested and approved before by science. So the only way of proving them to be good enough is by testing yourself. So, in this point, I'm inviting you to make science, and in this case, science for yourself, because by testing it, And seeing the value of those exercises is that you will know that how they work and how good they work. Okay. So I was talking about the first exercise and then I was going to the second exercise. The second exercise is some sort of mind cleansing that is actually made up for creating more space in your memory, in your RAM memory, let's call it like this, okay? Because if you've been processing and overthinking your whole life about anything at all, your mind has already been filled and it's full with a lot of information, and some of them are not even useful to you. So, the first exercise is based in separating your physical body from your energetical body, because in this exercise, you will learn where is the energetical part of you, and in learning where is the energetical part of you, let me just drink some coffee here. You will understand what is the part of you that will be doing those astral projections, or while you are in a daydreaming situation, or while you are in a dreaming situation, as in when you're going to sleep, okay? Um, the second exercise has to be done. The most interesting of the second exercise is actually if you get a second person to help you out on it. But if you really want to practice those exercises to another level in order to make a whole big difference in a fast pace, the deeper and the more time you spend on those exercises, the more you get to do a very good astral projection in an earlier time, okay? So let's go for the first exercise. Because those exercises, they require a lot of calm energy in order to make them work. I will be talking a little slower and I will make my energy be calmed down. And in that, I'm already excusing myself with all the spiritual realms in order to get into a higher level of my conscience, in order to slow pace my minds. I will have to talk calmer. This is part of the effect of what we're looking for, and this is natural. I will also keep a lot of my eyes closed because I require this spiritual concentration at the moment. So I excuse myself to be able to share with the world a spiritual practice that will be useful to wake up our energetical body inside of our inner perception, okay? This is not meant for the world to see. This is meant for you to see for yourself. Okay. Now, the first exercise is like this. I need you to focus on your body. At this point, if you're sitting down, it can be really useful, but if you're laying down, it can also be really useful. Just let me remind you this. If you are about to fall asleep, don't lay down because that will go against the practice, okay? Then remember to stay sit. But the beginning of the exercise is like this. I want you to summon energy, your own energy, with the palm of your hands. By doing it like this, in order to make your hands feel like really warm, okay? So our idea in this point is to make our hands really warm. Why are we making our hands really warm? Because we're gathering inner energy, okay? So we really want to scrub our hands with each other in order to bring a lot of heat. Okay, my hand is very hot right now. And I'm already summoning a lot of energy to be focused in my perception to the palm of my hands as well. And the part in here that my perception can realize this is very important for what we want to do, for you to realize what is the physical part of you and what is the energetical part of you. Okay, now let's Release this. Let's approximate one palm closer to the other and not touch them. In this proximity of your hands palms, you need to feel some warmth, some energy. Okay? Okay, I just got my energy field here. Now please separate your hands. It's like this because you scrubbed your hands a lot with each other right now. They got warmer and they are filled with a lot of energy. So I want you to try to feel the energy on the palm of your hands, okay? Realize that this energy also gives you a sensation that your hands are alive. Okay, so I want you to go with this energy. I want you to focus on it and you will start giving orders to it, okay? Now I want you to please ask yourself to make that energy start movementing from the palm of your hands to your arms. Can you feel the life energy in your arms? Now I want you to take that life energy and go with it throughout all your shoulders. So make that life energy be realized by your perception in your shoulders. And at this point, you should be feeling the life from your hands until your shoulders. Now, I want you also to feel that this energy also brings life to your neck and it concentrates a lot of energy in your head because of your brain. So, if you can feel this whole life energy in these parts of your body, now I need you to ask it to start fulfilling your whole body. It should be passing from your chest to your breasts to your stomach. That should feel like very alive because of all the digestion movement. Remember to feel the life in your body. Okay, from your neck into the bottom, close to your legs. Feel your whole superior part filled with a lot of life energy. Can you feel it? Can you feel the thread of life that is you, that is remaining inside of this body? Can you feel your whole body alive? Now I need you to go with this energy through your legs, going down all the way to your knees, going down all the way to the bottom part of your legs until your foot. Remember to keep those open. Don't cross your legs, please. In this point, you are supposed to be feeling a lot of life energy from the energy of your feet into the top of your head. Please focus in feeling your whole body filled with life energy. And you need to be able to feel that even though this part of you comes from within you, it is also unlimited enough to bypass from your physical body, from the interior of your physical body, to the exterior part of your body. That is equal to say that you will not only feel life energy within your body, but you will also be able to feel that there is life energy outside of it. Kind of like shaped as an eggshell around us, okay? So you should feel that the life part energy that comes from within your body. It can cross your skin and it can expand to the outside part of your body, okay? And if you feel this life energy expanding a lot, as I do, this is your energetical body, okay? This is the part of you that is unlimited and it can across your skin, it can across materia, it can across geographical spaces, it can cross walls, and it can across time as well, okay? So, this is the energetical part of you. The longer you spend time with it, the more you will be able to see what is the energetical and what is the nuclear part of yourself, okay? What is your core essence? In that place, you will also be able to feel and realize that this energetical part of you is like really calm and it's like really in peace. When you go to that place, there are no fights, there are no wars, there are no inner discussions. You're just feeling the calmness of your core essence. And in this point, if you ask your higher spirit to show to you where is it inside of your body right now, you could feel in a specific dot of energy in somewhere. To me, it's usually in the third eye area, but some people feel that this is on their gorge, and some other people feel that this is on their chest. So if you ask your divine inner spirit to show where on you this is lying down right now, it will show to you a concentrated dot of energy on your body. And in order to test this divine spiritual nature that you're asking to be able to realize within you, if you ask for it, please make a movement inside of myself so I can see and realize how you movement inside of me. And then that dot of energy, concentrated energy, will make a movement on you in order to show you how it looks like to your perceptions so you can realize in which part of you you will be talking to your higher self, okay? You can talk to your higher self using that concentrated dot of energy within you, okay? Thank you so much, divine nature within me, to show me yourself so I can realize both my physical body, energetical body, and spiritual body. Thank you so much for guiding this ritual and for accepting to be brought to our main focus and attention, okay? Remember to feel the whole life in your whole body, on the back of your knees, on the top of your toes, on the tip of them. Remember to feel this calm energy in your shoulders. Okay, everything's calm, okay? Now I need you to come back to your daily perception so we can go to the second exercise. Please start getting back slowly by focusing again on your physical body. And you can also make the change. Now I'm paying attention on my physical body, and now I'm paying attention on the energy that brings life to it. And in making that change, that your perception capture both change of states, you will be able to find what is the physical part of you and what is the energetical part of you, okay? So thank you for now. At this point, this was the first exercise. I hope this can be very practiced by you if you really want to try astral projections, and if you're really wanting to try to have lucid dreams, those will help you, okay? Now the other exercise that I got here for ourselves today is the mind sweeping. We are going to do a mind sweeping, okay? To do a mind sweeping, I need you to make a backward list of how your life has been. Why backwards? Because I need you to write on that list the most recent events and going from the most recent events to the most past events. So you note down backwards everything that you want to review in your memory, okay? So you can go like really detailed or you can go through topics, but you should make it backwards, which means the most recent are in the first place and the most past events are in the last places, okay? You write that yourself, that list. That list is called, let me get the translator in here. Inventory. That list is called the inventory because you are making an inventory of your memories, okay? So you will start an inventory of your memories from the most recent ones to the most past ones. That inventory will be revealed by you. But if you don't, if you get to, would be better for someone to help you go through this because you won't have to be opening your eyes to read that list. So it would be better for someone to read that list for you. And what you will have to do is that I need you to go in a dark space, really dark. In Carlos Castaneda's books, they call it crate. They call it the crate. So you should have this space or box or wardrobe in which you could go inside of it and get completely dark. In Carlos Castaneda's books, they calling this as a crate. I'm making the translation from what I read in Portuguese, okay? Now, if you read Carlos Castaneda's books in English, maybe you're not gonna find the same word used in the book, okay? Because I only read it in Portuguese, I still didn't read them in English, okay? But this content comes from Don Juan Matos' Knowledges, which was Carlos Castaneda kind of tutor because he always says that he's not Carlos Castaneda's mentor. So let's call him a simpler word as tutor. And what you will do with that inventory inside of that crate is you need to read for yourself those memories from the most recent one to the oldest one. If you get to go to the dark and if someone will be able to help you for reading it for you, because then you don't need to read it for yourself because we really want you to maintain with your eyes closed. So, or you will have to use your memory, or someone could help you by reading it for you. But it doesn't matter if you have to read it for yourself. Start this way, okay? It doesn't matter. So, while you are there in the dark, what you will have to do is like this. You will get your first memory. In my case, I used for myself me preparing my coffee. So what you will do is that you will go in that memory, which in my case is me doing coffee. And what you will do is you will breathe in to the left with that memory on your mind, and then you will breathe out to the right with that memory on your mind. And while your mind is in that memory and you keep trying to go backwards, you keep breathing to the left, breathing in and breathing out to the right. Every time you do a breathing in to the left and a breathing out to the right, the idea is for you to take a memory and breathe through that memory from the left to the right. And when you go to the left again, to go back to the right again, each time you need to keep pulling the previous memory from the memory you chose. So, in my case, my first memory was me preparing coffee. The previous one from that was me going outside to the streets to throw the garbage away. Now that I'm going to breathe in to the left, I go to the previous memory, which was me taking care of the cat's food and stuff. And each time you go to the left, you breathe in, try to bring the previous memory from the one you chose. And every time you go to the right, you breathe it out with the same memory. So to the left, you choose the previous memory to put that centered on your imaginary. And every time you go to the right, it's the last time you're seeing this memory. And in doing this, you always choose one memory, and in the next swiping of your head, you need to go to the previous memory before it. And each turn to the left and the right, you need to choose the previous memory from within it. Now, if you get to have a second person doing that exercise for you, I need you to remember to combine a sign with that person, which means when you reach the last previous memory from the first memory, in my case, let's suppose I would have done it like this. First, I imagined my coffee. Previous to this, I imagined myself going to, I remembered myself going to throw away the garbage. Previous from this, I remembered myself to take care of my cats. Previous from it, I remembered to take my daughter off from bed to go make her warm milk of the morning. Previous to that, I remembered of the moment that she woke me up in the bed. And this is my whole memory until the point in which I went to sleep. So the previous memory before that would be me sleeping. So in that point, I need you to combine with the person who is helping you. I need you to combine a sign, because in that sign, let's suppose the sign is like this. You're gonna hit the door of the crate. You're gonna like hit the door of the crate with a simple noise in order for the person to tell you what was the next set of memories that you wanted to work. So, what I wanted to work is the fact that yesterday, before I went to sleep, I, Me and my partner, we had a friend coming over to watch the last playoffs of the final Stanley Cup. In which, by the way, congratulations, Panthers! I was cheering for you. So, if this was your case, you would be asking your tutor to help you go backwards on your memory, everything that you noted down in your inventory list. Okay, remember to do it backwards. The most recent should be remembered first, the most past ones should be remembered at last. And that person will be helping you to go through all the memory lists that you have created. And in that, I need you to go through all the memories, and at each time that you feel like you have explored a memory to the top, to the most of it, you need to combine a sign that should be something really simple, as like this or like this. As simple, make it super simple, because you should not be concentrating on the movement, you should be concentrating on what is the subject to swipe. I know I've passed my time a little, but I have to explain this. When you do the swiping of your memory, what will be happening to you is that you will be telling to yourself that you can burn those memories out of your memory field because they're not necessary. But if you come to me with the question of, but Danny, then I won't have a memory. No, they will be put in a place inside of you that you get to access all of the time. Whenever you need it, that you ask it from your heart, it will be there because this is your memory. This cleaning of your memory is just for you to open space for more important things, because when you take off the unnecessary trash of your memory with this swiping exercise, you will also be generating space in yourself to help your attention, your normal daily attention, to be brought, to give to your spirit more memory space. And what happens to you after this point is that when you create this memory space, your spirit will be able to allow you to use more memory inside of your dreams. So when you do that cleansing, first effect that appears along with it is that you will be able to remember more of your dreams. But not only that, it will also help you to bring your normal attention to the inside of your dreams realm. And with that being said, that actually means that you will be able to have more lucid dreams because your normal attention will get to the inside of your dream world. Okay, that is amazing because you will be able to see your lucid dreams. You will be able to bring to your mind a lot of the things that you have kept in your past because you put them there in order to no longer hurt you. You will be able to face them, and you will be able to treat what's hurting your memory and your traumas. You will be able to have lucid dreams. You will be able to do astral projection with attention. So these two exercises, they are an unspeakably rich experiences for you to do if you want to use this to even wake up more fast your spiritual call. Okay, if you really want to get really fastly involved with your spiritual part of you, the one that can help you to meditate really well, the one that can help bringing any memories from whatever worlds, whatever dreams, whatever experiences. And if you want to have lucid dreams and do astral projections and remember everything that happened in those experiences, those are the two main exercises that the more time you spend on them, the more you will be able to realize spiritual experiences. Okay, so these are very two enriching experiences that you can use to leverage from it to make your wake up call, spiritual wake up call, go even faster. Okay, because I know that some like me, when they are woke up to their spiritual experiences, they get so amazed that they want it more and they want it faster and they want each time more and to last even longer than the previous time. So I hope that these exercises are brilliant for you and that you can experiment a lot of them so you can see the effects that this will give to you, first of all, in your dreams. But later, if you want to also do astral projection, they will help you a lot as well. So I know I'm a little past of my time. Thank you so much for being in here with me today to this point. I hope that this can start to make you realize uh, your energetical body and your spiritual body and how enriching it can be when you get close to your core essence, because then you are starting to get like real close to love. And thank you so much for being in here with me today. Kisses in your heart. I hope you have a lovely weekend ahead. And yes, this space in here is sponsored by Love and Moon Boutique. Please pass by loveandmoonboutique.com. You will be able to see everything that is on our wellness space. That is a space reserved precisely for you to be in touch with your emotions, with your concerns, and have emotional support throughout all of your questions and lifetime crisis changes and all of that. And in there, you will also find a lot of pretty beautiful esoterical products that you can use to mirror and reflect the outer part of you combined with the inner spiritualized part of yourself. And there are a lot of really nice things for you to use in your body, in your home, or tarot cards and all of that. I hope you have really enjoyed. And if you have, please remember to give us your likes and share this content with people who could be interested. And also remember to subscribe so you can receive more contents like this in the notifications. And thank you so much for allowing this space in your attention. And this is a very healing space that is used to open up our faiths, our third eyes. Faith. I'm using my necklace of faith. I don't know if it's in Portuguese. I don't know if you can see it, but this is my faith necklace. And I really hope for you to be able to feel the real part of you, the one that can change the outer world from your inner world, okay? Again, kisses in your heart. Bye bye. Have a lovely weekend ahead.